And we're live. What's going on, everyone? Oh, man,
What's
I see
going
a
on?
lot of comments in here already. Look at you guys. What's up, everyone?
What's going
What's
on,
going
everybody?
on? And
How's
Chris
everybody
said it. So, make sure you do it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Just saying, it's always nice to see those. And guys, thank you for coming back. It's another episode of Meet Your Maker. You know how we do things around here. We bring in content creators, product makers, whatever it might be, and we get to know them a little bit better. And this week, I have the luck of being joined by actually a really good friend of mine, and that's this man right here, Mike from Chronic Beard Co. Mike, how you doing today, brother?
Hey, what's going on, bro? You doing all right?
Yeah, man. Just I'm happy that over here the heat is starting to go away, little by little, little by little. It's going away.
Good, man. That's good to hear. It's actually today was pretty nice out for us. I mean, it was about 85, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, today it was actually like 76 here today. I was like, beautiful, man. Drop that down
Nice.
another 30 degrees and I'll be a happy boy. I'm a cold weather guy. That's just the way I
Right
am,
on.
man.
You know, ever since I moved from Michigan down here, I've always told my wife, I'm like, man, that's the one thing that I'm gonna miss, and it's the snow. And people think I'm crazy. Like, why the hell would you miss the snow? I'm like, I love the snow. You know what I mean? I love winter. So then they don't really have winters down here. Not like in Detroit, anyways.
No, man, I hear you. I understand what's going on. Joshua Ricks, Jersey Ron, Li Beard Oil, Matt the Sports Beer. What it do? What's good? Joshua Ricks, Steve R, Big Man, Billy Rogers, Twitch, everybody. What's going on, guys? I'm so happy you guys could show up tonight. And I mean, if you follow the Bearded Life and all the things we do, then you have to know Chronic Beard Co. by now. Like, it's almost impossible for you to not know who the man is sitting next to me, because everything we do, Mike supports us, and we thank him so much for that. I mean, Mike was supporting us back when nobody knew who the hell we were. So we always have thanked Mike for that one.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I've told you from day one. Remember, I was like, dude, as long as it's rolling, you got my back, man. You've pretty much been down with me since day one too. So much love and respect right back to you. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. I'm streaming off my phone because I had a little technical difficulties. Joe, he knows about it. So hopefully I'm not pixelated or delayed any.
You're just a little bit, just a little bit, but it's not terrible. Like, we can deal with this, because the other way, Mike couldn't hear me. So it was either Mike gets the question I was asking him, or he goes over to his phone. Like, those were our options. So
Right, and we're I've mentioned it many times. I'm up on a mountain in Tennessee, so it's sorry about that. The service down here it's hit and miss, dude. You know what I mean? It's some days it's great, some days it's just horrible. So
there you go. Joe turned me on to Chronic. Best purchase I have made in a long time. Amazing feeling beard. And that's the truth. I was telling him for a while, I'm like, bro, if you haven't tried Chronic, you have no idea what you're missing. You got to get over and buy something from my boy Mike. It's amazing stuff.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it, Chris. Actually, I've been hoping Chris is going to hit me up about jumping on a live one day. What's up, Chance? What's going on, bro?
See, you said it here. See, now that you said it here, you'll see a comment in a minute. He'll tell you he's going to hit you up real soon then. And that's a promise, dude.
Oh,
once Chris knows you're interested, he's in.
Well, I know I had talked to him, I think, before he did the review, or when he was dropping the review on the Munchies. And I said, hey, if you ever want to, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, now I mention it. So Chris, buddy, if you ever want to jump on a live, let me know.
Daniel, the Bearded Apprentice, what's going on? Dave, that bearded guy, Kansas City, what's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for coming in. All right, Mike, so you know how we do it here, even though I know pretty much everything. See, there it is. There it is. I'll be reaching out, Mike. You want in, you're in, brother. So
awesome,
could be getting in touch with you.
I look forward to it.
So, Mike, you know how we do things here. Even though me and Mike have talked, I mean, almost on a daily basis, me and Mike talk at this point. I act like we've never met before, and we give everybody a breakdown on what Chronic Beard is and what you guys do. So
Sounds good. Sounds
Even
good.
though these are questions we both have done a million times, take me through the beginning of Chronic Beard and how it actually came to be a thing. What led you to the beard world?
Well, initially, I never thought I could grow a beard, right? So my dad, he's a big bearded man, big beard, long hair. He'd always talk shit about me not being able to grow a beard. So eventually, I'm like, I'm gonna try to grow a beard. That was about 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe 5. And it grew, man. What you guys see, I mean, I know lighting does a lot, and it's not super thick. You know, we all have our insecurities, but anyways, beard came in, and I was like, man, started hearing about beard oil. You know, you'd see it at stores, Walmart, Myers. So I picked up some products, and I'm like, man, it seems like it wants to work or whatever, but it wasn't good enough for me, you know. And then I seen some of the prices for some of the bigger companies at the time, and I couldn't justify myself spending that kind of money, you know. So I started making it. I researched a bunch of stuff, and I found out hemp seed oil was really good for your skin. And I, figured the oil is actually what you need on your skin. So I just started messing around, making my own stuff. I think it's like a lot of people, you start messing around, making your own stuff, start passing it out to some of your buddies. They started liking it. They started wanting to buy it. Initially, the company was going to be called Bluebeards, and I was going to do a whole different kind of theme, which is still a pretty cool idea of what but it's my love for cannabis kind of overtook that. Me and my wife were talking about it one day, and I'm like, man, Bluebeards is cool, but I was like, I want it to stand out. I want it to be something unique. I want it to, go against the grain, so to speak. And, we were talking about weed and other things, and it kind of just came up. She said, what about Chronic Beard? I'm like, oh, wow. I was like, that's really cool. And then ended up thinking of the logo, and I was in the process of moving from Michigan to Tennessee. So everything was kind of on a slow, it was kind of going slow. And once I got down here, I was able to really focus on building the company. And, I started getting the products that I knew that I wanted. Yeah, right on. You got your shirt on? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. I got mine on. Look, we're twins today. There you go.
Yeah, so I once I was able to move down here, because it was a lot going on over the initial time of me starting Chronic, at least selling it to my friends, right? We had 3 kids in 4 years. My wife was finished nursing school. We were in the process of purchasing a house, 700 miles away, trying to sell a house in Michigan. And the transition of everything was overwhelming. But once we got down here, man, I was able to get to the grind, and here we are now.
So let me just try and sum this up real quick. So we owe Chronic Beard to your dad picking on you about your beard, basically.
Yeah, and my love for the cannabis plant, pretty much. Yeah, he still talks shit though. That old boy. He still talks shit, but it's all in fun, man. That's where I get my I cut up and he cuts up, and you got to have tough in our family, man. Me and my sisters, they talk to me like they're men. You know what I mean? They cut into me, I cut into them. It's all in fun, but it's good times.
So it's all good, man, because my dad used to cut on me because I could grow a beard. My dad hated the beard. Hated it.
Yeah, my dad, he's what, 65? So he grew up back in, 70s, man. He used to have my parents, I come from a gypsy family, right? I was born in Tennessee. I grew up in Michigan. My dad was born in Chicago. My sisters were born in Florida. We're all together. My parents have been together for over 40 years, since they were 15, and they're 65. They've been together for 50 years. But they bounced around this country a lot, having kids, having all of us. But my dad's always had long hair and big ass beard, So he talks shit. Oh, when are you gonna grow a beard? I'm like, well, you want to go wrestle? I'm stronger than y'all. No. You want to go wrestle? We can arm wrestle. But it was all fun though.
I know my dad. If you ever seen pictures of my dad, the most he ever really grew was the goatee. That was it. But he kept it like real close and real clean and tight and nice, and like that was it. So when I started growing mine out and it was like long and big, he's like, "You gonna shave that now? You didn't shave yet?" I'm like, "No, I didn't shave yet. It ain't going nowhere. You're gonna shave it though, right?" "No, I'm not gonna shave it." So Whatever, man.
I mean, that's cool. You know, some people are, you know, like my wife's father, my father-in-law, he's clean cut, you know, clean cut guy. Maybe he's had a mustache back in the 80s when stashes were cool, you know, the big cop mustache or whatever. But yeah, it's some people's thing, some people's not.
Mike lives
Yeah,
in a
man.
smoke cloud with Santa.
You know, believe it or not, man, I don't even smoke.
I was just about to say, people think that, like, I know you used to once upon a time, but I mean, which one of
Yeah,
us hasn't at some point in
right.
life?
Yeah, no, when I lived in Michigan, it was I'll be honest, it was like an everyday. I didn't even look at it like it was like, oh, I'm gonna go get smoky or whatever. It was what I, you know, I just did it. It wasn't like I did it to party or nothing. It was just kind of part of life. And then but the laws are a lot different up there, right? And I'm in my older age now. I try to follow the rules. And down here in Tennessee, it's not legal, man. So if it was legal, it'd probably be a little bit different. But since it's not, you know, I'm gonna abide by the rules and keep it straight and clean.
Thank you, Michael. We
Going on, Michael?
appreciate that, man. And it's funny how much we changed, you know, because I was a lot when I was younger. I was like you, man. I smoked. It was never legal in Jersey, and I used to be like, man, I don't got to do nothing. The cops ain't gonna bother me, this and that. And then my daughter was born, and I was like, oh, I got to be a different person. I was like,
right on.
That was it. I'm like, I got to be a different person now. I can't be the me I was at 23 and have a kid. That's not going to work. I was like, that's not going to work at all. So,
absolutely, man. That's another thing. You know, like I don't want to sit there and do something that my son's going to ask questions. You know what I mean? I mean, it's different if he was an old, you know, if he was an adult or something, yeah, I totally understand, man. You know, I wouldn't, like when I was in Michigan, I quit smoking in 2016, cigarettes in Michigan, because I was outside with my son at the time. He was 3 years old, and I never smoked in the house. I never smoked in the truck with him or nothing. You know what I mean? But I was outside smoking on the back porch, and he was playing in the snow because it was snowing, and because it was November, and he picked up a stick, like a small stick, and put it up to his lips.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you know, that got hurt, man. As a father, at least it hurt for me. You know, I don't know, some guys maybe not bother him, but I was like, no, I felt like I was letting him down. So it was and then as once I moved, I started smoking again though down here. Not a lot, but I smoke. You know that. You know,
whenever we've been on a live together, I seem to be a bad influence because every time I go out for a cigarette, you seem to wind up going out for one too.
That's how it is. I'm a social smoker, man. I don't smoke throughout the day really, but if I'm around people that smoke, I wanna have a cigarette.
Yeah, you know what? And that's been one of my biggest issues with quitting is that if I go to a bar, have a drink, or I go out with my friends, that pretty much does me in. You know what I mean? Because once one of them has one or something like that, I'm gonna want one. But you know what? That's my issues in life. I'll figure it out when I get there, I guess. I'm just not there yet, you know? But so let's go back to the name, Chronic. We've talked about it. Let everyone else know. How much backlash has that name given you and still gives you because of just people not asking you about it and just running with their own assumptions?
Oh man, you know, it's been a rough road as far as people coming at me with hate. A lot of people don't understand what it is. I think maybe they think I am trying to mislead people and trying to, you know, play the whole weed game or something with them. And, you know, me personally, I appreciate the entire plant, the hemp and the marijuana side. So I kind of, when I came up with the idea and the theme, it was both of them together, hence some of the names, munchies and stuff, even though CBD can give you the munchies indirectly, I guess, you know, not directly like THC. But anyways, yeah, Joe, you know, a lot of hate, man. I was to the point, and actually I'll make it known now, I was to the point where I literally was going to change the entire branding of my company. And
as he says this, I can vouch for this 100% because the reality was this was going to happen, and I was going to help him relaunch under a new name. Like it was going to happen on my channel. We were going to relaunch him under a new name. And the name was even out there, man. Like the brand was out there and everything. This was going to happen.
Yep. It was, I mean, the idea is cool. And what brings us, I actually took part of that idea and I'm rolling it into some of the Chronic now coming out, some of the new product. And you know about that. But yeah, no, it was totally true, man. Totally true, fellas. I was literally going to change the whole theme, get rid of the Chronic leaf, you know, sell it if anybody wanted to buy the logo, if anybody wanted to buy the brand, you know, and I was going to get rid of it just because I was getting so much hate and it was starting to just stress me out. And it wasn't, to me, I was like, this ain't worth it. But then I realized, I'm like, no, man, this is what I wanted. You know, this was what my passion is, you know, as far as everything about it, you know, and I'm not going to just give up, you know what I'm saying? And then I've kept it. Here we are. We're still rolling with it. So.
And I told him back when he told me all this, I said, listen, I said, you know, I don't want to see Chronic go anywhere. I don't. I said, however, if you were having that many problems, I said, whatever you need, bro, I'm going to get your back no matter what. If you want to start over, I got your back and I'll be there. If you want to roll with Chronic, I'm going to keep supporting Chronic. But I understood, but like all that went through my head when you told me this is I was like, man, how much crap must he catch on a daily basis for him to actually be thinking about, you know what, maybe it'll be easier to just start over with a new name.
Yeah, you know, it was the month of April, which is ironically, it was probably one of my best sales, like total sales for the month up to that point. Since then, I've surpassed that. But April being 420, I threw out a 420 discount code April 1st, right? And it was for whatever it was, 20% off, code 420, something like that. You know, it rolls it into the whole. And instantly, bro, I was blocked on Instagram. And it was like 3 days or so. I don't remember how long it was. And then I was like, damn. So I came back out and then I think I re-announced the logo or the discount code and I was blocked again. And in the middle of me being blocked, I could still get messages. And I would get people like talking shit to me, like random people. And I'd look on them, they would have like no followers. So I don't know you know. And then there are some cats out there that actually followed me. And then they would still be like, hey, man, you know, you're kind of misleading people with your whole brand. Da, 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 da. And it's just like, okay, dude, you know, you don't have to follow it. You know, like, I'm sorry that it makes you, you know, it hurts your feelings or whatever, or you're misunderstood. But yeah, man, the month of April was, I think that's when I came up with the whole different branding idea, you know, and then that's when I reached out to you and asked you what you thought of it. And I'm just glad I didn't get rid of it, man, because I would have always been, you know, I'd have been pissed off at myself.
You know, something has always bothered me about the whole people feel like you're misleading with the name. Now, from what I understand, it's that people seem to think that there's some kind of, that there's weed in the bottle, basically, or weed in the butter, or if you use it, you're going to be a pothead or something like that. Like you're going to be a drug addict and you're going to come up positive for drug tests. I think we're taking names a little bit too literally here. Like, you know, if you use a miner's beer, you're going to wake up one morning and mine looking for coal. Like, sometimes a name is a name and it combines things that the owner loves. I know she had to come in. She loves Mike. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Sammy?
My makeup isn't that bad on your camera.
All right.
It looks so bad on mine.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go shower.
Go ahead. Go shower then.
Wash this off.
All right. I love you.
No way.
She had to. She had to show her face because Mike makes one of her favorite products on the planet, and that's the Munchies oil. So if you guys don't know, actually, this came here, and Mike was like, hey, man, I hope Sam lets you use it. She hasn't let me touch it.
Maybe I'll send you your own bottle.
I'm not allowed to go anywhere near it, dude. It's hers. Like, that's
I have to say,
dead up.
maybe I'll kick you out your own oil and butter.
Joe, stop using my old internet. It's actually, Mike's on a damn mountain, Chris. Like, actually, the fact that he's only a little bit choppy is pretty impressive when you consider where he is, basically.
Is it choppy? I just actually shut off my laptop because I
just a little bit, dude. It's not terrible, so I wouldn't do anything crazy to try and fix something because for all we know, it could make it worse. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna actually, with my new shop, that I got built, and I got it all insulated and wired, and I've been in the process of putting just building some work benches and areas out there. I'm having its own internet ran out there, so I'll be able to be hardwired in. And when I start doing, because I think I mentioned to you when we were talking on the phone the other day about my idea of when I launched like my YouTube. Remember I was saying I wanted to do I don't know what it was. I was telling you about it, right? The interview process or whatever as a company. So I want to make sure my shit's, it's not lagging. So I'm gonna have the internet ran out there, a whole different line, and I'll be hardwired in and everything. So hopefully here in about, I was actually hoping it was going to be ready for this one, but it wasn't. Actually, that brings me to a point, and I don't want to get off the whole.
No, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
I was actually just offered a new position at a nonprofit organization down here on the mountain. It's somebody that I've volunteered time. It's a friend of my mother's. They're an older couple. They started the nonprofit years and years ago, and they're just old. They're getting too old. She's like 70 something. Her husband's in his 80s. So I volunteered a lot of time over there. I built some buildings for them, like well houses, and did some roofing and different things. Well, anyways, she offered me a position at the nonprofit, a paid position. Even though it's a nonprofit, obviously they're going to pay me for what I do. And I accepted the position actually today. I went to 2 different meetings for it, and it's nothing that's going to affect Chronic or anything. It's going to be all remote work. It's going to be basically their social media accounts and bringing in new business and talking to different facilities and stuff. But anyways, yeah, man, it's a really cool opportunity, man. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's actually, I'm going to be the director of the nonprofit. So I'm going to be dealing with, it's a life recovery nonprofit. They deal with mental illness, substance abuse, people, that just trying to get their lives basically together. So I'm just hoping that I'll be able to be an asset to them, man. So, yeah, it's pretty cool,
that's
man.
awesome. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Tyson.
So rolling on with my little questionnaire sheet here, and I mean, I'm not even joking about that. I actually have my questionnaire sheet. Like, it's not like I'm just saying that. I actually write stuff out. That's how nuts I am. Why? No, because it gives me the satisfaction of taking my pen and actually crossing it out when I'm done. That's the only reason I do it. That's it. Right. Okay. What was Chronic's very first actual product out for sale?
I had the 3 cents. So out for sale towards my friends?
Let's say out for sale, like as in Chronic is out for anyone to get if they want to go find it.
Okay, so I probably didn't get to that when I was talking about Chronic. I launched September 1st, 2019. So I'm actually coming up on here in a couple, 10 days or whatever is going to be a 1-year anniversary for us, or for me. But I launched with Wake and Bake, homegrown, munchies, and then unscented dab. So yeah,
very cool, very cool. And out of those 4 that we just said, what was the one that, like, I mean, I guess if there was one, what was your top seller out of those 4 when you first started getting going?
Initially, it was probably homegrown, I think, in the beginning, and then once the word of the munchies got out there, I mean, even to this day, it's one of the, it's like I went and made 2 deliveries earlier to a barbershop and to a store that I sell at here, and I between the 2 of them, between both of the deliveries, like 60% of the product was munchies, because that's what sells best. And I
believe it.
I think at first people were like, oh, cake batter, it's a food scent, right? And then to hear cake batter and ice cream, you're like, oh, that could smell good, but maybe it smells, like whatever. And I don't know. But now that the word's out that it smells exactly like cake batter and vanilla ice cream, it's definitely a good seller. So
yeah. And you know what, guys? Again, I'm not even joking. I mean, look, I've never gotten to touch this bottle. This is the most I've ever actually held the bottle. Like right now, this is it, because it came in. Sam smelled it and went, no, that's mine. And I was
Oh, it's
like,
hers.
it was
She
hers.
won it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot how she got it. What was
She
it
won
again?
it.
She won it.
She
Yeah.
won it. It was on I can't remember what it was on, but she won it. She picked the munchies, and you sent it, and you were like, Joe, here it is, man. Here you go. Congrats, Sam. I hope maybe you let Dad use it. And
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
that hasn't happened, dude. And she's let me use the butter once or twice. That's about it. Even that she uses. She puts the butter in her hair and on her skin. So
my wife loves the butter. Actually, my wife, she had me make mix a little bit of citrus in there in the munchies, and it smells like an orange creamsicle.
Munchies was my first purchase. That shit is freaking awesome. Well said. Let's get to the butters since we were just talking about it a little bit, man. Guys, seriously, and this is no joke. If you haven't tried Chronix butter, I don't know what to tell you. It's on a level on its own. It's one of the best butters you'll get your hands on. I thought I knew what butters were until I got Mike's. That was the reality back then, because I was still fairly new to the game at the time when I found Mike. And actually, I tried Mike's product because of Bearded Metal Chef. He did a giveaway on his channel, and I won, and he ordered Shatterfly and sent it to me. And
oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
that was the first way we and you started talking. Yeah, we started talking about which one did I want, and it was Shatterfly. Came here, absolutely amazing scent profile, and the butter. The butter will blow you away because it is amazing. Talk to me about the process of actually getting your butter where you wanted it. Like, how many versions of your butter was there before you were happy?
I don't know. I went into debt. No, I'm just trying to. No, I started off with the shea butters and mango, and then I had a bunch of different ones that I would buy, and the main problem I kept coming up with, not that any of them were any less good, because I can still add a bunch of hemp seed oil to it, and I can add all that, which I still do anyway. I can add all that other products to it, but the problem that I was having with a lot of butters was the scent, man. I want the scent to smell like the oil. You know what I'm saying? I want the butter and the oils to smell the same. I don't want a little bit of extra, or whatever it is, man. So, and I don't know. So eventually, I've actually found a local hemp supplier, which is where I get my butters and oils. So, shout out to that guy. I don't know if he's watching, but he's local. And then, it was a lot of long process, and then actually making it it took even longer for me to get it down to where it's creamy, right? You can get it to where it's kind of flaky or super hard. And I learned it's really the amount of heat that I put to it. I have a certain amount of heat that I allow it to get to, or I'll pull it off the stove. And then also, I don't apply direct heat, which I don't think anyone should. I don't know what people do, and I only allow it to get to a certain consistency. Honestly, if I was to ever, I think I made a post on Instagram. I was pouring the butter, right? I was pouring up. I had like 40 butters I was making, and it was like that's the consistency I allow it to get to. So if you felt it at that time, you'd be like, damn, it doesn't get super thin. It doesn't turn into like an oil. You know what I mean? It doesn't. And I think that's why it's able to stay so creamy. You know what I mean? And so smooth. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes it happens to where if I put too much heat to it or something, it changes a little bit. Or if it heats up in transit, it might change the consistency of it. And but some of that stuff is just out of my hands.
Yeah. Twitch, you couldn't be more right here. Gotta rock with Mike. He's a super supportive dude and had nothing but love and respect and positivity for his peers. Mike is one of the best guys you'll meet. And honestly, there hasn't been a single thing we've done, be it giveaways, charity auctions, whatever we've done. Mike's been one of the first guys every time to hit me up and go, bro, I'm in. What do you need? What do you need me to do? I'm there every time. So we are very fortunate here at the Bearded Life to have Mike as a friend because I know one thing going forward in life, and that's whatever crazy ass idea I pull out and try, Mike's going to be there going, "What do you need, Joe? I got you. Absolutely, let's do it."
Let's do it. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Moving forward, there's gonna be a lot of CBD. Okay, once I launch this CBD,
See now,
gonna be a lot.
You just that's where we were going next. You just ran right into it. I was about to talk about the CBD stuff. Let's go. Well, now here you go. Look at that.
Right
you're right there, dude. This is beautiful. Go ahead.
Well, that's what you said. Moving in the future. Initially, with Chronic Beard, I wanted to launch CBD. Right. I wanted hemp seed. Hey, what's going on, James? That's another fella right there. Been down. Steven, Mr. Metal. He's another one, dude. They've been all you guys literally back, since day one. I opened.
Chance. I did see your question before, Chance. I was just letting Mike get done with what he was talking about, and then I was gonna ask him about CBD next anyway. So that's why me and Mike have been talking about the CBD behind the scenes. So, Mike, go ahead and give him everything, whatever you want to give him, sir. It's your platform.
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I mentioned it on the video I posted earlier about the CBD.
You also mentioned a giveaway. Just saying.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Actually, I mentioned maybe a discount code, and I forgot.
Yes, you did.
Let me. We should have. See, that should have been one of the first things. But anyways, CBD. Okay, so I know I've been talking about it for a long time, and it's been something that I've always wanted to do when I launched Chronic. Right, from the research and the experience I've had with the plant in general, I know that there's a lot of benefits from it. Right, so I knew though in the beginning, I'm like, man, I can't come out with a CBD beard product. I've already got a name. I kind of knew coming in that the name there's going to be a stigma, and just from my personal experience in life.
That is something that worried me just a little bit. The first time I ever heard you talk about it, I was like, man, he's already got that weird stigma because of the name. Could CBD cause more problems? And I was very happy to see other companies doing it, because then I was like, well, wait a minute. If other companies are doing it, then they can't give him shit for doing it. It doesn't work that way.
And then absolutely. And even if someone wants to give me shit, I don't even, that's what I know when we were talking about me, not to backpedal, but I've come to the point now where I don't really care about if anybody has anything negative to say. I was letting it bother me, especially when people would talk shit. And I'm thinking man, the way I grew up, you don't really talk to people like that, just out of respect. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm some big tough guy.
First of all, I grew up, we don't talk. If there's an issue, then there's an issue and we can go take care of this. But there was no back and forth and all that stuff when I was younger. That's not the way my dad taught me. You got an issue with someone, be a man, go to his face and deal with it.
Right. And and obviously, I'm to the point where I'm, trying not to ever think like that. But I was letting stuff bother me. Well, anyways, that was why I didn't want, I knew that there was going to be a big stigma with it. So I didn't want to throw more gasoline on the fire before I even had, it going. And my thought was, okay, let me get out here. I'm going to get into this beard community. And then I'm going to, I'll build a good reputation for the products, for myself, for the company. I've always been pretty transparent with what I do, who I am. If anybody has any issues, hit me up, let me know if you have any questions. I try to respond to DMs as fast as I can. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to build that good, relationship with people out there in the community. And before I jumped off into the CBD. Now, had anybody even released it or not, I know there's a couple big companies that's dropped it. I would have still come out with it, just because that was my original plan, was to come out with a Chronic beard. What's up? Absolutely
not. I'm not dealing with that. He said, Joe, I triple dog dare you to use Sam's Munchies right now. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Nope. I got to live with her, not you. I got to live here. I'm good.
He's trying to get you shot.
Yeah. This is not cool. That's hey, Joe, I dare you to go use the Queen of Beards. I'm not allowed to touch that either. Bam made that for Sam. It's hers, and I'm not allowed to go near it. And that's just the reality. No. I'm not dealing with her. You've already seen the way she gets. No, I'm good. You had a question about the CBD too. They want to know, will the CBD also have hemp still? And
Yeah.
I believe from talking to you that the CBD stuff is going to be essentially the same blend, right? Just with CBD added to it.
Right. CBD, and then I had told you I may add.
Argan.
There's a carrier oil that I was thinking about throwing in there for a little
Right.
something special.
Notice-
But that's still kind of, and the reason why I haven't launched. I mean, I can get that. So the CBD is coming for sure, and once it comes, it's going to pretty much be. That's all I'm going to probably release. I'll probably throw in a couple cents here and there that aren't just for the fact of the cost, just for new scents
Right.
to be, or seasonal scents or whatever. Or if I ever do any collaborations and the person, if the person doesn't want it to be a CBD line or something, maybe. But the reason why I'm dragging my feet with the CBD stuff is I'm actually going to introduce a new character.
Yes. Super excited about the character.
We started to go down that road earlier. There's a new character, and he's going to be the same guy across every product, but he's going to change his style.
This guy's going to be super dope, like stupid dope. Like,
well, see, the thing is, even Joe right now, I'm going to hit you with something you don't know, and I'll put it out there. I'm actually a lot of people know what he looks like, right? Not a lot, but people that know. So I'm changing it up a little bit. Oh no, you do know.
I do know that, sir. You did tell me that.
I did tell you.
Yes, you did.
See, I'll be running off with it. Don't even know it. No.
See, you're over here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna surprise you. Ain't gonna surprise me, bro. We talk about everything, dude. There's nothing we haven't spoken about.
You know what? I'm changing it all. I'm redoing. No, I'm just kidding. Joe knows everything. I'm redoing everything. I'm changing the brand. No, yeah, no. So I'm coming out with a character. His name is Mr. Eclectic because for the fact that he's diverse in what he does. He's gonna be super dope, man. I'm gonna have T-shirts for him, for each scent. And yeah, man, the first scent for him is called Holy Roller. Holy Roller, and it's not anything like I've ever released as far as scent profile. So, I'll just leave it at that right now.
Yeah. And again, I've talked to Mike about this, Mr. Eclectic. The whole idea, everything around it is awesome. I can't wait for it. I'm super excited. I can't wait for the launch and all. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh no, it's going to be. Yeah, and that's actually. I don't think we've mentioned that we are going to be launching the CBD line here on this fine gentleman's channel, and we're actually going to have a special guest too, aren't we?
Yeah, we will have a special guest. My brother, where is he? He was just commenting in here. There he is.
There he is.
My brother, Bearded Metal Chef, will be joining us that night as well. We not rushing Mike. Right? We're just waiting for Mike, really. Once Mike tells us he's good, he's happy, he has it where he wants it, me and Chef will get everything ready to go. And I'll tell you right now, you'll be hard-pressed to find two guys who love Chronic as much as me and Chef do. So we're super excited to go ahead and do this launch and help bring the CBD line out. And like, just the whole deal is amazing, man. I'm ultra happy for you. And here's something else that's crossed my brain more than once since you've been talking more about the CBD, right? I've said this more than once to people. I will put Chronic up against any other product on the market, feeling beard-wise, right? Any other product out there, feeling beard, Chronic stands toe-to-toe with it, if not beats quite a few of them. Well, we know the CBD feels amazing in beard. So if you're going to take a product that already feels ridiculously good in beard and add CBD to it, this is going to be ridiculous. Like, this is going to be insanity.
I was wearing it for probably about 3 weeks in a row. And I just recently stopped wearing it because I just missed some of the old scents, and I don't have it mixed up like that. And I noticed a huge difference in my beard, man. Not that it was like, it actually just seemed like it was thicker. I don't know why. Maybe it was My wife even said so. Maybe it's the fact that I haven't shaved though too in a while. Like I kind of have been just letting it go a little bit more than I usually do, or trimmed. I shouldn't say shaved. It's a big no in this community. We don't shave.
Well, I mean, unless you're Johnny
You have a
Grooms, he
date.
shaves and grows his beard back in a half hour. So
Yeah, he shaves, and as he's shaving it, it's growing. It's like, damn, Johnny.
yeah,
But no, there's no exact.
He makes me sick.
He
I
said
can't
he
grow my
makes me-
beard that quick. He makes me sick. Damn
That's
it!
funny.
If I shaved, it would take me a year to get my beard back.
Yeah, there's not an actual release date for the CBD. Like I said, I'm waiting for my character to come back. I'm redesigning the character. Just so he's, I think, Joe, you know what the other one looks like. Some of you guys probably in the chat knows what he looks like just from the other page I had, but he's going to look better. I changed up a few things that I think is going to make him look really, really cool. You know, I mean, I think he already looked cool before, but I'm trying to get on my dang on website here so I can get this code up. And you know what? What we can do though, I don't know if you have any more questions or I noticed
I got a couple more, but if you want, you can do the giveaway if you want.
I'll say I'm gonna do I'll do 2 giveaways. I'll do 2.
Okay.
I'll do the first one will be just oil. I can't do the seasonal scent though. And the reason why is because of the fact that it's such a limited scent. So if anybody wins, I don't know if you're gonna ask for the seasonal scent. I'm not trying to be like that, but I only ordered so many of it, and I've already got so many that people already want. And when I get it on pre-order, I just don't know. I don't want to run out for.
Mike says the word giveaway, and we jump from 20 to 26 almost instantly. Like almost instantly, as Mike says giveaway, the number jumps. Like listen, guys. If you got a chance to win some free Chronic, take that chance, and it's here tonight. We got 2 for you guys right now. We're gonna do it just an oil, I believe, right, Mike?
Yeah, just an oil. Yep.
All right. So you want me to just run this here?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got it. Is that cool? Because I'm gonna actually, while you do that, I'm gonna try to get into this.
Yeah, I got it, brother. All right. So if everyone in the chat is ready, wait, a giveaway. Laugh my ass off. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna remember you said that, Chef. Okay. Actually, Chef, dude, you know I'm only messing with you. I actually haven't seen you win in a while. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Maybe I blocked it out of my world. But so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Mike's being cool enough to give away an oil scent of choice. Remember, we're gonna do a random number generator. All right. When I give you the number range, only guess once. And remember that the internet will prioritize your answer on your screen. So it's whatever I see first on my screen. So we're gonna go random number 1 through 10. Go. Now we wait for StreamYard to catch up.
I'm gonna make the
okay, StreamYard is caught up. Now I gotta go back and check everything here.
What's today? Thursday.
This is kind of funny right now, but I don't. Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop. We do have a winner. I'm just double checking things here to make sure nobody else got it first. No, I think that's the guy who won. I don't see anybody else first.
Is it Chef?
No, it's not Chef. It is my brother, Twitch Beard. Twitch with the number 8 for the win. So Twitch, congratulations.
Yeah, that Twitch, he's a good dude, man. Me and that cat, I talked to him the other night, man. Me and him sat out, I don't know, it was last weekend or something. And he ended up messaging me. We ended up video chatting, dude, for like fucking 3 or 4 hours till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just chilling out, man. He was chilling, having a couple. I was chilling. And we just was talking about laughing. It was, man, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, Twitch. He is a really good guy. I just had him on not too long last week actually, and
Yeah.
really, really good dude. Just a good guy all around. Really, he's done a lot of good things in the community already, and he's just a good guy, man. Yeah, Twitch. Congratulations, brother. Throw some congrats out there, guys. And I don't want to say nothing, but I think Twitch hit that thumbs up for my show, and that's why he won. You know what I mean? Like it's good karma. He hit the thumbs up, and he got a win.
Absolutely. And if you
I
guys
can't
haven't hit that,
verify that because I don't know who hits it or not, but I'm just guessing because I know Twitch.
oh, you know he hit it. You know he hit it. Actually, I just made up the code. Beard of Life 30% off. Good till tomorrow. All day tonight, or all night and tomorrow.
Bearded Life 30?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, no, that would be good if I could spell. Good job, Joe.
No, I mean, it is your name.
Okay. There we go. So that's the code for it's good till when?
Till tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Good till tomorrow night. Look at that.
Midnight. Yeah. 30% off.
Caps, no. Does the caps matter?
No.
No. That's really awesome, man. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, this is what Mike does, guys. Like, this is just who Mike is. Seriously. I mean, like, you guys know we do the community corner every month, right? So I kept putting it out there if anyone wanted to. Finally, Mike just messaged me and said, dude, stop asking. If you're doing it, I'm in. And that's it.
Yeah. No,
he was like, so until you stop doing it, I'm in.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Yeah. Because you'd ask me every month. I'm like, well, just let me know when you're not doing it so I know that I'm not sending out any product.
Right. And I would just message Mike like, hey, Mike, man, we're doing the community corner again this month. Just curious if you wanted to be in again or not. And he was like, dude, what did I tell you? I told you I was in, right? So just stop asking me. He's like,
I'm like, dude, this is awkward, man. You're making it fucking weird, Joe.
You had some folks asking about some new scent profiles. I know you gave them the one that you were saying. Holy Roller.
I just gave a name. What profile did I give?
Oh, you said the Holy Roller, I believe. You didn't say exactly what it was. You just said.
Well, I'm not gonna say what that was.
No,
I will. Go ahead.
What I was going to ask was, let's say next 6 months to a year, how many new scents can we expect from Chronic Beard Co. in that time?
Okay, so I got the seasonal coming, which I'm releasing it September 1st, and then I'm gonna drop another seasonal scent. I know I have Santa's Pipe, and I know a lot of people like it. Some people, it's weird with that scent. People love it or hate it, dude. Straight up, it's like that. But so I'm gonna release another Christmas, like winter scent that it's only gonna be seasonal, and then around that same time, around the first year, I'm gonna do another CBD. So by the end of this year, there's gonna be 2 CBD line or products dropped. So and then also 2 seasonal, a fall scent and then a winter scent. Come next year. I was actually on the phone today with my
yes,
CBD
Sam. Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, and I'm gonna be working out a bunch of stuff with him as far as being able to get more CBD, getting more extract, I guess I should say. And so come next year, I plan on releasing probably at least 4 characters next year. So every 3 months. And in the middle of all that, I'm gonna be dropping. I got some CBD capsules with biotin in them.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So I mean, that, and then along with just other kind of grooming products in the middle of those months. But I'd like to release one first of the year, and then every quarter after that. So 4 cents. But I'll give you guys a scent that's coming out here September 1st. What are
What's
your
that?
old scents CBD, or are you making? No, the old scents are not gonna. I'm not gonna mess with all that. It's that they're just gonna be the original, and as long as they're still selling, they'll be around. And if for whatever reason, if they become, because I mean, see, the way I look at it is, I'm not gonna sit on a bunch of scent profiles or a bunch of fragrance or essential oils if they aren't selling, and because I don't want that oil. I don't really know the shelf life of essential oils and fragrances. I imagine that there is one. I mean, I imagine it's in there, but I don't want it just sitting around waiting to be sold. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not something that if it sells out, but ideally I'd love to keep them all around, but I'm not going to turn any of them into CBD. No. Like I was about to say though, I'm going to release. I'll give you guys a scent profile for the new Salem Smoke. It's the one that I'm about to drop September 1st. It's a fall scent. Salem Smoke. It's going to be apple, cinnamon, salted caramel, and a cigar.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
that sounds good. I'm sorry. 1 second. Hi, Miss Bluegrass, and thank you very much, Miss Bluegrass. You're awesome. We are enjoying the heck out of these cookies today. So thank you again, Miss Bluegrass. Seriously. And also, if you didn't see it, Twitch wants to pass his win on to Steve R, because I believe Steve said he hasn't gotten to try your stuff yet. So I would just, do you have IG? Because if you do, you could just reach out to Mike on IG. If not, Mike can give you, Mike can send me his email and I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yes, Sam.
You got an IG? If not, yeah, just email me.
With like 2 cookies, one each piece.
Sam's in here scourge, getting her cookies and such. Anytime now, kiddo.
And with that fall scent, dude, it actually, that apple.
Bye.
All right.
It's like
bye.
It's like a crisp, like fresh kind of ripe apple. So it almost kind of smells like leaves. I don't know, leaves in a way too. Like it has like an apple leafy fall. I don't know, man. It's actually just smells. I was really surprised when I mixed it, and I actually ended up making it. Like I ended up getting this actual scent profile on like the second try, and I was really when I kind of blended, I was like, oh shit, let me see if I can make that again. Because sometimes you'll mix them, and I just want to make sure I had the same amount of drops or whatever, and it went again. I was like, ooh, damn, that smells really good. So yeah, but to me it almost smells like a kind of leaf. I don't know how to explain it, dude. But it smells really good. So,
hold on, guys. I'm having technical difficulties here.
Is it me?
No, it's somebody in my house actually did something.
Miss Bluegrass. So you sent some cookies out, Miss Bluegrass? I'm still waiting on Chef James. If you're listening, bro, you still owe me cookies from like 9 months ago, dude.
Oh, this is an issue. Somebody did something, and now I'm having an issue. This is fun.
Can everybody still hear me? We're still live, right? No. Are you there? Hello? Let me see here. Did we lose Joe? You guys, I'm about to click back in here to make sure I can see what's going on here with the Oh, what's going on, you guys?
Okay.
I'm solo.
Wow.
I'm good. Joe,
that was crazy. You got me, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, so somebody decided mid-show to go ahead and reset my internet router in the house, and then everything just blacked on my screen.
Nice.
Like everything just faded to black on me. And then when it came back up, it opened up every page I've ever had open on my damn internet browser.
Uh-oh. Good thing they didn't show across the screen. You'd have some explaining to do.
I was like, okay, it's great that I was on Whiskey and Hardtack's website a year ago, but I don't need to be here now. And I had to go in just now, close everything basically, and then reopen it and come back in because I couldn't find the actual page for this. So that was terrible. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Sorry, Mike, brother. You know me. That's not normal, but I apologize, man.
Oh, you're good, man. I mean, you and I were late because for some reason I couldn't hear you. I think it's that new I bought a new microphone, trying to get some, good stuff for when I get out into the shop and start doing my thing on the YouTube. So,
all those foot pics, Joe. No foot pics. Damn it. Don't listen to Barbado Joe. I don't care what he tells you. No foot pics.
Hey, thanks, Billy. Appreciate the order, bro.
Sure. That was the sites that popped up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, it's none of your business, the sites that popped up.
He meant Pornhub. PornTube or
none of your business. I was looking at cookies. No.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is that was her name? That's her name? Cookie?
Yeah, so okay. Sorry about that, guys. So one question I get asked quite often about you, and to me, I've never even thought about it because I don't really worry about this product, but people ask me quite often, are you thinking about ever doing a bomb?
Oh, dude, one guy in particular, he's asked me for 9 months to make a bomb. And I've tried. I mean, I've made them. I just don't know if there's really a market for the process of it all. Dealing with the wax, because I don't deal with any wax, right? There's no wax in my butters.
Right. Yeah, no.
So, and mixing the butter, pouring it, or making it, it's already kind of messy. Dealing with the wax. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it. If anything, I'll come out with just an actual like mustache wax. And but as far as a bomb, if I can get 100 people to email me and tell me that they want a bomb, they're gonna buy it. Then yeah, but
I hear you.
I don't know. It's just, to me, I don't use it. I don't know a lot of people that do. Maybe people still use it, and maybe I'm missing out on it.
No. Listen, I think there has been a small change in the community not a small one, actually, a pretty big change over the last 6 to 8 months. You've seen it, because when I first got into all this about a year ago now, about a year and a month and some change, right? Yeah. It was oil bomb. That was like the standards, but butter was starting to creep its way in. And now I feel like your standard combo for most people is oil butter, and a bomb is like, I can live without it. I don't use bombs anymore. I've got a whole shelf full of bombs here that I have no friggin' idea what to do with because they're just sitting here. So yeah. I understand what you're saying, bro. I don't know if you actually, like you said, spent the time, worked with the waxes, all that stuff. Would it be worth it?
Michael. Oh, God. He thought we were talking about bath bombs.
Munchie bubble bath.
Actually, no. That's actually not. That might not, or that might be something. I'm not gonna go into a lot of it right now because I don't want to put any out. Make any promises. But talking to my CBD guy, I found somebody a killer, man. I found a killer product with CBD. This guy, older guy, man. He's been around the game, the whole cannabis plant for years. You're talking back. He was growing it back in the 70s in California, and he switched over to hemp, however many years ago. But he makes everything. So anything that I pretty much want, I could get in bath bombs or something. I thought about. But
look at this, man. You got a market for it in the room here. Everyone's excited. They're like, "Wait, Mike's gonna do bath bombs? A Munchie's bath bomb?
Yeah. Somebody asked me what was the best Tomahawk. What is your best selling beard oil?
Shatterfly.
Today it's Shatter and Munchies, man. They both leave the door. You know, they're both leaving my house every day, multiple orders every day. Shatter's probably edging it out a little bit because of it's a cologne scent, and you know. But actually, yeah, them two are they're pretty neck and neck.
I don't know if you can see, but no, it's kind of hard to tell. But I'm almost out. Like, yeah, that's a problem. We'll talk soon. That's a problem. That's not okay. But I'm almost out. And Shatterfly is an amazing pro. Actually, if you guys, and Mike's here, and I'm not saying this like behind Mike, he's sitting right in front of me. The only complaint I had about Shatterfly when I did the review was what, Mike? What did I say?
The scent it's subtle. It was too weak.
Yeah.
And even till now, people still tell me that it's a real subtle scent. And I've actually thought about changing it, not changing it completely, but I have actually mixed some stuff together with the Shatter to kind of make it a little stronger. And it obviously changes the smell of it, but it still keeps that cologne scent. And
right.
But I just recently had someone, you know, they didn't really complain. They was like, "Oh man, it's a lot," and I've maxed out the amount of fragrance I can put in. You know what I mean? You can only add so much.
Yeah.
There's a limit, and then
there are rules. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you have to, right? I don't want it to affect, you know, your skin or something. You know what I mean? So, you know, any kind of negative way. But yeah, it's a real subtle scent, man. But that's just, I guess, with it being a cologne, I don't know. But I've upped it since Joe's had it. So Joe, you get the new run of it, you're gonna be like, damn, compared to what you got now, it's probably, you know, at least double the
yeah, that was my only, the whole review, the only thing I guess you could take as a somewhat negative comment was that I loved the Shatterfly. I loved the scent profile on it. I just wished it was a little bit stronger. That was my only real knock on Chronic. That was it. You know,
and there's a couple questions in here about Wake and Bake.
That's what I'm hitting some. They want to know, does Wake and Bake was Wake and Bake mostly coffee, or does it have that weed stank?
No, it smells like weed. I mean, it's like coffee, and then I think the weed comes in.
Okay.
After, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has some stank on it.
Yeah,
homegrown is less weed, more citrus.
Yeah, it's less weed, more citrus.
Now, I got to know something. This is just something I need to know here. Because to me, I'm a big common sense guy, right? Like I see things, I put two and two together, and I know exactly what's what. So I have never expressed interest with you in homegrown or Wake and Bake because I know what those are supposed to smell like, and that just doesn't really interest me personally, right?
Right.
But I got to know, how many people have ordered those products, gotten them, and then messaged you and said, dude, these smell like weed? Like angry about it?
Oh, no, nobody, honestly.
Really? Okay.
No.
Good. I'm happy.
If anything, I've had people tell me that they want it to be more stink, like more of the weed smell.
Okay.
More of the cannabis smell. I mean, it's on the description, you know, it smells like cannabis, you know, it smells like, you know, and I try to word it. I don't want to word it and be like, oh, and it doesn't smell like the shit nowadays. You know what I mean? It doesn't smell like that fire type smoke. It smells like that old brick smoke from back in the day. But we're not talking like the garbage with all the seeds and everything, right? No stems, no seeds. Some of that real. No, this shit smells like stems and seeds, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, it definitely doesn't smell like the hydro, you know. Vinny P's showing a bunch of life. Vinny P, I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate all your support, man. Yeah, I know you came in and he's made some big orders when he purchased.
Listen, Vinny P is one of those guys. Vinny doesn't know me from a damn hole in the wall. But when we were doing our charity auction, Vinny came in made sure he won like the first 5 auction items, and then was like, "Okay, Joe, put it all back in. I'll send you the money. Put it all back up for auction again."
Yep, I
Like
remember that. No, I totally remember that. 'Cause
he's
I didn't
just a
even
really
know.
good dude.
Yeah, I seen him around in Dave's like lives or whatever, but I didn't know. I didn't have any kind of communication with him up till just recently, really. But since then, man, no, yeah, Vinny, he's the man, dude. And that dude's he's a monster, man. You see him?
Oh yeah, he's
I
a
mean,
beast.
I'd love to get in there with him. I don't know. I like to lift heavy.
Yeah,
And
Vinny P, where do you live, man? Because I got to tell you, I need somebody like you that can come drag my ass out of my chair and be like, "It's time to go work out, Joe." And like you're a beast, so I'm not going to argue with you. I'll just be like, "Yeah, all right, fine. Let's go." But
you're like, damn, man, if I argue, you're big. You don't want to really have to argue with the big, but you're a big dude, Joe. I see you were like fucking 6'5", man, or something. What, 240? I mean, that's
6'4", 225.
Oh, see, we always got to up it a little bit. So you're probably 6'2", like 210. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, it's funny. We went to the doctor the other day with my daughter. She had to go get her inhalers and stuff, and I stood up on the scale and everything, and it said 222.4 or whatever. And then I measured myself, and I'm like 6'3" and a quarter. I'm like, wait a minute, I shrunk like a 3/4 of an inch. I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting old. I was like,
yeah,
I'm getting old.
I'm 6'1", and I'm the biggest I've ever been. But a lot of it I think is muscle. I mean, there's a lot of jiggle there, on top of the muscle. But yeah,
I tell people I'm professionally building my dad body. I've been working on it for a long time here. I don't want to mess it up. So, this is all dad body goodness. This is, yeah.
You guys probably don't, but I'm pretty, yeah, I'm not as tall as you, though. I feel like I'm fucking tall everywhere I go, though. Especially when I go like Walmart or something. I feel like I'm just wide.
I know, Gary, man. I'm actually like, people are watching. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Lewis, by the way. Good to see you, brother. Vinny P's 5'7". Wow. Wait, 5'7", 265. What the hell, dude?
He's all that. See?
Dude, like
a rhino.
You should be playing like fullback in the NFL, bro. Like, what's going on?
Damn, I don't feel so bad. I'm 6'1", like 293.
Dude, he's like a beast. Have you ever seen his workout videos? Dude's a monster.
Yeah, we were messaging each other the other day, man. Told him I'm just trying to get on his level. I'm getting there though. See, I think I'm like I'll work out a lot and then I won't. I won't lose my strength though, which is a blessing, I think. I don't know. But I'm able to jump right back into, you know what I'm saying? If I'm working out with, 340 or whatever, benching or whatever, if I go to get back on it, it ain't much longer, couple weeks into it, dude, I'm right back up where I was, 6 months ago.
If you read Jersey Ron's comment, $20 with the code for oil and butter combo for the product you're getting, that's a friggin' steal and a half, boys. Steal and a half. So if you haven't tried Chronic, tonight's the night to get on it. Seriously. Seriously. All right, brother. Hey, are you ready? Because I got my we call it the random ass lightning round, where I just ask you a bunch of random off the top questions. Could be anything, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready. And then after the lightning round, I don't know how long you plan on staying on. We could do another giveaway. I'll give away.
Yeah, no, I usually try to do like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, depending on what's going on. So, but we got a little time still, so I'm not worried. We can still do the giveaway. We're good, brother. I got a few more questions for you after the lightning round too. So,
okay.
You all set?
I'm ready.
All right. Cake or ice cream? You got to pick one. You can't say both.
Oh, cake.
Okay. Favorite comedian?
I don't know, man. That's tough. Man. Like actor, comedian, or straight up stand up?
Either one.
I don't know. I kind of like Cat Williams, man. Some of his old shit. You know, some of
Cat
his
back
old stuff.
before all the problems. Cat was funny as hell.
Yeah, you know, when he was doing that. Yeah, some of his older stuff. He was pretty funny.
And my daughter would heavily disagree with you about that cake versus ice cream thing, by the way, but that's fine. Whiskey or vodka?
Oh, whiskey. I'm not a clear drinker.
Rock or rap?
That's not fucking fair, dude.
That is fair. You got to pick one. You got to pick one.
All right, it's gonna depend on my mood, man.
Well, then go off your mood at the moment. Which one would you pick right now?
Right now, probably rap, man. I'm feeling like. I mean, rock is cool though. I don't know. That's evil.
I asked Mike this because I know Mike is just like me and he listens to everything, literally. So I knew asking him this would be like, what? Why? Why do I got to pick one? Like,
yeah, that's like which one of your kids do you love more? You know what I mean? Like, none. You know.
All right. Well, then since you said rap right now, Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
I should end the stream right now.
I know you're from, but I love a couple of Biggie songs, but Pac, I think there was more poetry there.
Yeah, Biggie had 2 albums and he's considered as good as Pac. Just think about that for a minute, okay?
So that's gonna be a debate. Yeah, but if you're talking about just lyrics, dude, Tupac. Listen, I think there was more feeling there. Biggie, he was all right.
But all right. You know what? We're gonna move on.
No, my bad. Who is Biggie, anyways? I don't even. That's why I had to say Tupac. Who is? You looked at me like, what?
Yeah,
no, I like Biggie's a lot of his songs, but I just had a connection with Tupac from young age.
No, I understand. I mean, Pac made a lot of songs that reflected on a lot of things that were going on, and depending on when you were born and stuff too. Like I said, Biggie really only had 2 albums to get his stuff out there, but I'm from the East Coast. I was growing up in Jersey. Biggie was all over the place, dude. Like, well, I
grew up in Detroit, so if you would have said Tupac or Eminem, actually, my favorite rapper is Eminem.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Just because I don't think he's just crazy, you know. I mean,
dude, I love his newer stuff. I know a lot of people don't, but I love his newer stuff. His wordplay is insane. But all right, football or baseball?
Football.
Favorite team?
Detroit Lions. Well, Michigan Wolverines. But if you're talking about pro, Detroit Lions.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm a true fan, dude. A true fan.
Favorite candy bar, whatever it might be.
Kit Kat or Twix.
Ooh. Yeah, all right. PlayStation or Xbox?
Well, I currently have an Xbox, but honestly, I'm old school, man. I love that 007 from Nintendo 64.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friends used to play. It was one of the first like multiplayer shooter games to play. I remember that.
But right now I got an Xbox, but I don't play it, man. I only got enough time to watch damn TV. I definitely ain't playing a game.
Yeah, Chef said Mario Kart. There you go. All right.
Mario Kart. Yeah. I
don't know if you're into these kind of movies, but Godfather or Casino?
Ooh, Casino.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's because it's newer. I think a little bit newer, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat that ending scene with Joe Pesci and his brother. Like that's the way they took them out was.
Whew, I love that kind of stuff. I actually just watched The Irishman probably a couple months ago. Have you seen it on Netflix?
I have, dude. You know how many times I've put it on, but it's 3 hours long, and I never find the time to actually get through the whole thing. So I need to watch it though, because I'm a huge fan of that duo, of the Pesci and De Niro duo. So I need to get that on.
There's another one I've seen. I think it's called Family or something, but it was like Robert. Forgot what's his name. De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah, he was in it as he's older and he's like a mob guy that's on the he was a snitch. He snitched out or
Yes,
whatever.
yes, I've heard of it. I've never seen it before though.
Yeah, I seen it. I watched it like a few weeks ago. Me and my wife watched it late one night. She fell asleep. She can't stay up. And I watched the whole thing. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good.
Okay. Favorite cereal?
Probably Frosted Flakes, dude. I'm pretty simple guy, but yeah, Frosted or Fruity Pebbles.
See, now you look. Where's Sam? Sam. All right, so I'll tell her later. She loves Fruity Pebbles. Loves them.
No, but Frosted Flakes, man, that's original. I'm old school.
Favorite TV show?
I don't watch TV, but it used to be House. Honestly, I used to love that show.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched it when it was on, but I watched a lot of the reruns. Like,
yeah, back when. I mean, and then it depends on, like The Walking Dead, like the first 3 or 4 seasons. But
I'm still a diehard fan.
Honestly, I started watching The Ranch not too long ago at night. I've only gotten to like maybe part of close to end of season 1, and it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty funny, like just the way that they talk shit. But like I said, I don't really watch a whole lot of shows.
There was a reason me and Ken so well. I knew there was a reason. I'm a Walking Dead fanatic. If you guys want, one day I'll show you guys all my autographs and everything else. I'm a bit of a nut. I promise you, it's bad. Okay.
Oh, dude, Walking Dead. First few seasons are sweet, and once it got past, once Negan kind of got there. Not anything against Negan, but it got all political and shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I see it now.
MMA or boxing?
Ooh, that's tough, man, because I boxed for like 12 years. So, but I love fighting. Like, I don't love fighting, but I appreciate it.
I don't understand. Did I say Mario bad?
No, yeah, it's your new, it's your Jersey accent. I heard it too. Mario. You said it like him.
Mario.
You sound Mario.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's like
Mario.
Italian fucking.
I am Italian.
Exactly. No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm Italian from Jersey, guys. What do you want from me? Mario. Come on now.
Mario. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I completely lost what your answer was.
Just talk like that all the time.
I forgot what the answer was. Boxing or MMA?
I love boxing, man. I started boxing when I was like 10, and I love Tyson. The old school guys, man. Right now, I guess some of the boxing's good, but that's why. That's the thing, though. Like back in the day, it was boxing. Now MMA. I love MMA too, though. I appreciate. See, this thing, I'm Mr. Eclectic, dude. I appreciate so much shit. You know what I mean? If you get in there and bang with somebody, whether you're kicking them in the face or you're punching them or you're getting choked out, I got respected. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say, but personally, probably boxing, just because I love being able to box personally. Yeah,
I boxed when I was younger, and I'll always love boxing. But 90s boxing compared 80s, 90s, and then today, two different worlds completely, man. There were so many great fighters around. Nowadays, it just doesn't feel the same, and MMA is on fire at the moment. You can't deny it, but I'll always have a special place for boxing. So, American Muscle or Import?
Oh, come on.
You're from Detroit.
I grew up in Detroit, so
yeah, you're from Detroit.
I love Chevys, dude. I love Chevys. Actually, I was just telling my wife here soon I'm going to buy me probably a 73 Camaro. I used to own one back when I was in high school. I used to drag race, and I had to sell it as I got older and bills and life. But I want a 73. Nothing newer than that. I love like the late 60s models, but they're still really expensive. But the 73, 72 with the round headlights and that little fin on the back, dude, that just reminds me of my childhood. So yeah, definitely American Muscle all day. Without a doubt.
American Muscle for sure. But my dream car pretty much is a 1970s Pontiac Trans Am. Those things are, those are bad girls.
What's that Monaco? What is that from Training Day? Denzel's Monte Carlo. That shit was at like a 78 or something.
I believe it's a
Even
79, 80 maybe, but yeah,
even
it's
sitting on them low them 10-inch Daytons or whatever it was, dude.
yeah.
I don't personally like that, but that's nothing beats that, dude. That's personally. Don't get me wrong though. Some of them imports are sweet though. I mean, if you're talking about import like a Ferrari or a Porsche or like a Lamborghini or
Listen, they're all very nice.
Maserati
I
or something.
agree. Like Lamborghinis, they're all cool, but nothing to me, nothing beats one of those 60s, 70 model cars. And when they're fully just refurbished on the lines, you can hear that motor kicking over, and
Smell that
there's just
gas.
nothing better. Yeah, there's just nothing better than it, man. Soda or juice?
Say that again.
Soda or juice?
Oh, see, I'm from the South, so we call everything Coke. So I don't know what no, no, juice, water actually, neither.
Okay.
Water. I love water, dude. It's I drink water. That's all I drink, really. Water.
Megan Fox or Jessica Alba?
My wife. So.
Oh, he whipped out.
Both. No. I don't know. Probably Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica's kind of like a timeless. She's always going to be up there for everybody. Better action star, Vin Diesel or Arnold?
Oh man, Arnold's like he's like a big brick. I don't know, probably Vin Diesel. I don't know. Arnold's a classic though, but I think maybe Vin Diesel. He could move better.
All right, good night, man.
All right, Benny, man. Appreciate you checking in, bro.
Mila Kunis or Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlett, all day. She's one of my favorite female actors.
I love Scarlett, but nobody beats Mila for me. Nobody. Love that woman. Love her so much.
No, absolutely. I totally 100. Especially that movie. What was it? The one she did with Jason Regal or whatever his name was. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I think.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
There's something about that movie. I was like, wow. I mean, because she was in the '70s show or something like that, and
yes, she was.
Yeah, but when she went to that movie, that's when I was like, damn, But yeah, Scarlett though. I mean,
all right, just a few more here, brother. Wrestling question: The Rock or Stone Cold?
I don't know, man, because The Rock's the shit, but Stone Cold. I don't know. See, all right, 2000 Stone Cold. Back when The Rock was the people's champ and all that shit. But today,
we're just talking wrestling times. That's it. When they were both in the ring together.
Oh, Stone Cold.
Okay. Better actor. Got two for you. Two questions. Leonardo DiCaprio or Tom Hardy?
That's like saying rap or rock, dude. Leo.
Okay.
That's my man. That dude's he's
here's the tougher one.
I just watched Lawless the other night.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah, he's a fucking stud, man.
Yeah. But here's the real tough one, brother. Here's the one I want to see if anyone actually even answers this. Denzel Washington or Morgan Freeman?
I would say
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna initially my very first answer would be Morgan Freeman just for Shawshank Redemption, dude. Like that movie is honestly one of my favorites. But Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying? But Morgan Freeman, he doesn't even age. He looks the same for like the last 70 years. So I'm gonna have to go with Morgan because he's got that fountain of youth.
All right, brother. Just a couple more here real quick, and then we'll get to your giveaway and stuff. So, LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Oh, Michael Jordan all day. I don't even know who LeBron.
We haven't gotten one person that said LeBron yet, and I'll say it again. Mike will always be my favorite just because I grew up during that time, but LeBron might be the best all-around athlete and player we've ever seen, but Mike was a killer. There was the difference. Mike was a killer.
Kobe was a killer too, though. Compared to, I would pick Kobe over LeBron.
All right.
Kobe had that killer.
No, I don't agree with you there, but that's fine.
Kobe had that killer. What do you mean you didn't like Kobe?
Kobe got his first 3 rings because he was playing with Shaq in his prime. Let's just be honest here.
Who did LeBron? LeBron had to go to Miami to get his rings. He had to triple up.
He played with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Those two guys together aren't half of what Shaq was in his prime. Just saying.
Shaq, though. The Detroit Pistons beat Shaq, Kobe, fucking Karl Malone. Who else was Gary Payton? So, come on. The bad boy.
Shaq went to Miami and picked up with D. Wade and won. And Kobe had to wait until they went and got him Paul Gasol and some other guys to come. I just, no disrespect to Kobe. I just don't think Kobe's as good as LeBron.
But I'm saying if you put up there, Kobe was a killer, though. His instincts when it comes
yes,
to
absolutely. Absolutely.
LeBron, he's more like, let me.
He's like magic. He's like magic. Yeah. He's going to make the best basketball play every time. So if he sees an open man, he's going to kick it out for the open guy.
Right, because that's his confidence isn't there in himself. So to me, he's not a killer. But regardless, Michael Jordan's the best.
All right. Tom Brady or Joe Montana?
Oh, Tom Brady. I mean, I'm a Michigan man, and plus, he's the GOAT, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's hard to deny that. Imagine if he wins a championship this year with a new team. Like,
no,
forget it, dude.
Look at some of his teams, bro. He was throwing to high school fucking receivers. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, he had some good receivers, but he always had a good offensive line.
Here you go. Big, huge question for me. Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali?
Ooh. I mean, Muhammad Ali is obviously the better boxer, skill-wise.
Absolutely.
But Mike Tyson, you definitely don't want to get caught.
And Mike had very underrated skill. People always talked about Mike's power, but Mike was actually very skilled in the ring. He had, when he was in his prime and he had his head on straight, Mike was good.
No, yeah, I mean, I mean, I would, if they were fighting in their primes, I mean, it's Ali's gonna outbox him, but if he gets caught, he's going to sleep. I mean, Tyson's there was violence behind them punches, dude.
So here's what I would. So I'm sorry, who did you pick?
In their primes?
Yep, in their primes.
As long as I mean, it's going to be kind of open. As long as Ali doesn't get caught, he's going to outbox him. But if he got caught with that little right hook or whatever, I mean, they were vicious, dude. He was bringing them punches from hell. You know, they were coming from somewhere.
No, I agree.
And, you know, I've always been partial to Mike too, though, for the fact that we have the same name. And I don't know fucking why that even matters in life, but you know, when someone has just like you.
The only reason I always thought Ali would win, there was 2 reasons. Number one, Ali was the overall better boxer. He had a better jab, he moved better. And number 2 was Ali's chin was chiseled out of damn granite, basically. That dude could take a beating and a half, and still he invented the rope-a-dope, which basically was, let me sit here and let you beat the hell out of me till you get tired, and then I'm going to knock you out.
Yeah, but he never got punched with that kind of fucking force that Tyson. I mean, his movement, Tyson's hip movement, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to throw a haymaker and I'm going to swing as hard as it's about your hips, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's about, and if you can swing your hips, and it's more of like a snap too, really, right? You could snap someone, bow, and just good night. You know what I mean? And Tyson, even now, like some of his videos, man, you see, he's got that move, bro, and that's. I mean, he's a bad man, dude.
Yep.
But you're
Tyson's
right, though.
Like what, 50 some odd years old. I don't want to fight Tyson still. I don't want no part of it.
If I had like a machete, maybe.
How about a shotgun? I might go maybe then, but no, I'm good.
You know, it would be kind of cool to get in there with them and then catch them, because I mean, I've been.
I
You know,
always
if you
said if somebody offered me 10 million to go in there and get my jaw broken by him, I'd go in there. I'm cool.
oh yeah, if someone's like 10 million, go fight him. I'll fight him every Tuesday for a month. Shit, I wouldn't care. You never know though. Too, wouldn't it be sweet if you got in there and then you just happen to duck and bow, and just knocked him out?
Or just piss him off even worse.
Yeah, and then he
Now
beats you. Yeah,
he's really trying to hurt you. Like now you pissed him off. All right, brother. Last two questions are the biggest questions in the community. Everybody knows them. How should your steak be cooked, sir?
Oh, yeah, a medium.
All right, whatever. If you say so. And does pineapple belong on pizza?
You know, it's really going to depend on. I guess it's how much. I think I heard the answer before, and it's the best answer that I've heard, and I have to agree with it, and that's why I'm going to repeat it. I guess it's just going to depend on how much I've drank. So at that moment. At the moment, you know, where I don't care, yeah. But like, if I was to order a pizza, no, I'm not going to order it. The only thing that's going to look similar to that is some banana peppers. I love pineapple, though. Or, you know, but no, it doesn't belong on there, honestly.
All right, brother. Well, that's the end of the questions. So I believe you have one more giveaway you wanted to do. Do you want to tell us what that is?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Chronic Beard T-shirt.
The one I'm wearing? This guy, the one you're wearing?
Yeah, that one you. Yep.
These things are comfortable as hell too.
Yeah. So, Chronic Beard T-shirt. That's what we'll keep it at.
Okay. So you guys, we're gonna do one more giveaway here. We got a Chronic Beard T-shirt coming up. So again, let's just do this. Everybody make sure they're listening to me real quick. We're going to do a random number generator. When I give you guys the field here, the range, only enter once. And remember that the internet will prioritize your answer on your screen. So it's the first one I see on my screen. So remember, random number generator, only enter once. Go ahead and give me a random number, 10 through 20. Now they all had to stop and erase their number. They all had it ready to go. And then I changed up the field, the range.
I see what you did there, Joe. Good job, Joe. Keep them on there.
Hey, man, you got to switch it up once in a while.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, I know there's been a few orders placed already. Bearded Life 30. Bearded Life 30. 30% off. Good till tomorrow.
All right, guys. The comments are just coming in, so let me check them now here. I'm just making sure. Looking at my list and checking it twice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I've looked at it 3 or 4 times here. And so the winning number is 17. And the first one on my screen is Mr. Bluegrass.
Right on. I think he won. That's the second time he's won from. I don't know if it was from you. No, not today.
Wait, the second time he's won something from you?
Yeah. Which is cool. That's awesome.
Ken from Bluegrass, congratulations, man. And if you guys know Ken, he's an awesome dude. Throw some congrats in the chat for him.
He doesn't live very far from me. Actually, I told him if I ever come through that way, he's on my way up to see my in-laws. Might have to stop off and have a burger with him or something.
Yeah, I would love to meet Ken one day. He's an awesome guy. He actually helps me quite a bit behind the scenes with my channel and stuff like that. So Ken's a really good dude, And I mean, his wife is an amazing person who bakes some of the best cookies I've ever eaten. So
awesome.
So, all right, brother. Well, we're going to get ready to wrap it up here. But before we do, talk to me about, the floor is yours. Anything, future plans for Chronic? And we know we talked about the CBD and new scent lines. Anything else?
The new fall scents dropping September 1st. I'm going to be releasing it with somebody. It was kind of like last minute thing, and so I'm gonna release it September 1st. It smells really good. I think it goes perfect with the fall scent. And actually, I didn't mention this earlier. I changed up some stuff. I changed up the bottles. I changed up the labels. All different. They look totally different. So it's definitely going to be something unique. And it's a limited run. And if it sells out fast enough, and I'm probably guessing it's going to from the feedback I've been getting, I may pick it back up, but it's only going to run probably till the end of October. So as long as I'm able to, it's definitely going to be limited. CBD's coming. First scent is going to be, it's called Holy Roller. I know I've already said all this. It's
No,
a
it's
really
all good, dude.
Yeah. No,
like I said, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. It's a really cool scent. I think it's unique. It's manly. It's really manly. It's going to be released with a new character. His name's Mr. Eclectic. He's going to be the new CBD line character. All CBD products will be based around him. So he'll be able to he'll change his style, he'll change his look, but it'll be the same. Right?
I think it's such a cool thing. I think people are going to flip out over that character.
Hence Mr. Eclectic, right? And I think the reason why I kind of went with that is the fact that I kind of think it reflects me, right? Like with a lot of these questions, I couldn't, I don't have a favorite, right? I can't on a lot of stuff. So I enjoy so much, I love diversity, and not even just with my own personal stuff, with people, with, traveling, just my life in general, right? So I kind of rolled that into this character. That's why I call him Mr. Eclectic. And he's going to come out with, there's going to be the Holy Roller. There's going to be a country. I was going to call him Country Boy, but I'm going to change it to something else. It's going to be Country Fresh because I changed the scent a little bit. And there's going to be a rock and roll kind of Mr. Eclectic. It's going to be a bunch of cool stuff. And I think what's cool about him is the fact that I'm going to have shirts with him. And the idea behind the shirts, they're just going to look really sweet. It's going to have obviously the Chronic Beard logo somewhere on it, but it's going to be the character. And the characters, they're not really cartoonish. They're manly-ish, I guess, in a way. And not that really fucking matters, but you've seen, you know what I'm saying? And he's really cool. I'm excited for it, man. And there's going to be a lot of CBD stuff coming here in the future. Whether it is things that you can ingest or anything you can put in your beards. And there's going to be stuff for tattoos because I have a whole bunch of tattoos. I love tattoos. So I'm going to be coming out with some tattoo stuff, different kind of grooming products, different things that, should be in my line. And also, I'm glad I remembered this. With the whole drama that I've came across with the Chronic Beard name, I've had issues with my Facebook account. So I'm going to be opening a new Facebook. And I'm actually probably going to do it this weekend, you guys. So I'll post it on Instagram. If you guys when you see the post, head over to Facebook. I'm going to use the acronym CBSC, Chronic Beard Supply Company, as the name of Chronic Beard on Facebook. With the idea of hopefully I'll be able to run ads with it, and I might not necessarily show the actual beard logo. I'll probably put out something else, maybe just the initials or something. But I'm hoping that it'll be able to allow me to promote more by not necessarily having the actual name of Chronic in the in the name on Facebook.
Right.
So just so you guys know, I will post about it here on Instagram. I'm not going to link the two. That way I don't have any issues with it because I've had a lot of issues with the two. So that's something if you guys can definitely look out for. And if I do, or once I get it going, maybe you guys can head over there and give me a follow. Because what I'm going to do on the Facebook is I'm going to release, I might do different, like on Facebook, I might release a discount code. I might not necessarily release the same code on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just to kind of keep people busy, keep it active and keep it fresh over there too. So, and it'll be vice versa. So I might release a code on Instagram and not on Facebook, but either way. And also my YouTube channel, I do have one. I have one video up. If you guys would like to head over there when we get off this and give me a follow or give me a subscribe, that'd be great. I have one video, but I promise you I'm going to be coming out with a lot of videos. Joe knows about one specific series that I've talked to him about, and I think he thinks it's a pretty unique idea as far as from coming from a business owner. So my YouTube channel is going to be something that I'm going to build. I've previously built a YouTube channel where it was growing. It grew really, really good. And unfortunately, I had to stop it because of my move and all this. But I was able to gain over 3,000 subscribers in a year. And I was already monetized and stuff. So hopefully I can take all that experience and run it into this other channel with Chronic. But yeah, man, it's a lot of cool stuff coming. So I appreciate everybody's support, and I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean, sharing, reposting, and you know, showing your love for Chronic and for myself. You guys are amazing, man. I truly appreciate you guys.
You just have one question here. They want to know, does the code work on apparel or just beard care? The Bearded Life 30 tonight. Will that work for shirts and stuff too?
Yeah, it'll work for sure. Yeah, yep. Whatever you want. I make all my shirts in house, so it's it keeps the cost low.
Right.
For as far as, well, you know, as far as on my side, it's more work for me. So yeah, it's for anything that's in the store.
All right, guys, we are going to get ready to sign off here. I want to thank Mike, man, as always. Mike, dude, seriously, we couldn't do half of what we do without people supporting us. And Mike is one of the companies that's always right there. Whenever we do something, half the time I just talk to Mike about the idea that I might want to do something. And Mike's like, yeah, bro, I'm in. What are we doing? Like,
yeah, man. And, let me know.
Yeah.
Just let me know when it is.
Just let me know when, and I'm in. And Mike knows it works both ways. He knows whenever he needs something, all he's got to do is say the word, and I'm there. So,
man,
it's really cool.
Work together in the future. Just so you guys all know, you might be on the lookout next year. You never know. There might be a Mr. Bearded Life Joe character that's going to roll out with Mr. Eclectic. You never know what they're going to be doing either, too. That's the thing about Mr. Eclectic. He might be a rock and roll guy. He might be a cook. You never know. So, but it's definitely something that I would love for Joe to be able to jump on board and give a character, you know, that can roll out with my boy Mr. Eclectic. So I'm excited for all that.
It's something that I'm looking forward to being a part of. Again, it's just something that we both talked about doing. Mike's got a million things going on right now, though. So when we get to it, though, it'll be awesome because both me and Mike are going to make sure that it is. So we're both looking forward to it.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Guys, I can't stress this enough. If you haven't tried Chronic, first of all, the code works till tomorrow. So use it and go try them. But if not, man, just get you some Chronic soon. I guarantee you. Listen, if I'm wrong, DM me and tell me, but I know I'm not. This butter stands toe-to-toe with any other butter on the market. I promise you that. It is an amazing product, and it comes from an amazing guy who literally does all he can to support us and the entire community. So go out and support him when you get a chance, guys. Seriously.
Thanks, man. I appreciate all the love, Joe. I truly do.
All right, guys. Well, again, thank you to everyone for coming in for another episode of Meet Your Maker. It wouldn't be possible without you guys.
Real quick, I didn't mean to. The first winner did. I don't know if he ever mentioned how he was going to contact me. I just want to make sure.
He said he's going to DM you. He did say he had IG and he was going to DM you.
Right on. All right, sweet. I didn't see that. So, all right, cool. I just want to make sure. I had an issue with someone that won something with me from once, and I didn't ever get their message. So.
He said in the comment that he had IG and he would DM you. So hopefully that works out.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm sure it will. I just wanted to make sure that way I knew. And then I'll get a hold of Ken, find out what size and what colors and whatever.
Yeah, he said, all right. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching another episode of Meet Your Maker. Guys, the show's not possible without you guys watching. That's just the reality. We wouldn't be going into more episodes and stuff like that if you guys didn't watch. And Mike, thank you so much for coming on because the show would be boring as hell with me over here interviewing a blank screen. So again, this thing only works with awesome guests coming on and great people watching. So thank all of you guys. Mike, Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
All right, guys, you have a good night. Stay safe out there. Stay bearded. But most of all, be good to each other. All right. I'll see you guys again next time.
Peace.